So like I'm trying to think about how much trunk I want and what exposure I want.
Scoot over a little bit. There we go. Now you can see what's going on here.
Grow a Catalpa tree here. One branch instead of leaves at a time. Leaves at a time.
Morning out there. Wow, que bonita. Gracias. Thank you. Happy Wednesday out there.
Happy Wednesday, everybody. Cat back there scratching and stuff.
Yeah. There's our Cooper dog. And there's Mr. Steven. We're all hanging out in the backyard in Louisville, Kentucky. Billy Keith doing a little solar combustion art. He's using, is that the 18-inch?
Yes, it is.
Fresnel lens to draw with the sun. If you get a wood burning set, that's cool and all, but you're not using the sun. That's just like your opinion, man.
Exactly. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. Let everybody do what they want to do. Everybody's entitled to their own life experience. Just happy there's a place I can share this without having to walk all the way downtown every day if I don't want to.
That's dope as hell. Thank you. Haven't seen the sun in a few days, so we're taking advantage of it. Utilizing.
Taking advantage just has a very negative connotation.
True.
It's I play, I kid.
I kid.
There's a time and a place for everything.
Is it a special wood? That's pretty cool.
It's inexpensive plywood.
Thank you.
It's all freehand. I just kind of have a picture of a Catalpa tree in my mind. I like that the leaves are all shaped like little hearts, so it gives me an opportunity to draw hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of little heart-shaped leaves over and over again. As I work on trying to make a more realistic tree today, for lack of a better way of putting it.
Do you kill bugs? We did when kids. Not on purpose.
Except for termites, invasive ants, and roaches.
Sometimes they fly in to the flame.
I never kill bugs with the lens. Sometimes we gotta.
You get tired arms, I bet.
Eventually, yes. I got a lot of stamina built up over the years. I've got 13 years of holding a lens up over my head, so I've developed a lot of interesting muscles for it.
How much do you sell them for?
Anywhere from $30 to $1,100 so far.
Ever set the art on fire?
It's kind of always a little bit on fire, but I have burnt up some gourds. I have set some thinner plywood on fire where the fire did run away a little bit more than I wanted it to. But ultimately the whole piece of wood has to get up to a combustion point, and it's a pretty concentrated heat. So you have to build up a lot of heat.
Can you make a pot leaf? He can. That's not what he's working on now, though.
Yeah.
I will say it does have a different look. Yeah, and when he keeps going back over it, it really puts like deeper lines into it. Really gives it texture.
And it starts to give it that carved in, blacked out effect where it starts to look three-dimensional and it starts creating optical illusions of.
Yeah, it's hard to see through the lens. Yeah. We're in Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky.
Are they having a hard time like covering up the picture with the lens?
No.
Okay.
I got a perfect view.
You know what I'm saying? I just need to know. I can always try to make sure I draw off to the side. So
when that's done, can you guys send me a picture of it? Sure. What size is that piece?
32 by 48.
$32 by $48. You're welcome. Is that a TV screen?
This is a kit to make your little TV a big TV, back from the 80s or 70s. They say it came from a warehouse in New York.
Is that, let's see, sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome work, brother.
Thank you. One
It's-
million more.
Just 11 o'clock. It's about lunchtime.
Yeah, you know I heard your thoughts.
Dumb question, but does that get hot to hold? Great work, by the way.
No, it does not. It's transparent, so the sun passes through. So it's only really hot right there. Even right here, with my hand in front of it, it's not really hot. It's got to be right in the focal point. The focal point is 2,000 degrees, though.
There's another tree back here that he did even bigger. And Giraffe Man.
It's a Halloween costume.
And that tree and some bubbles. Those are old. Let's see. Hey, it's been a while since you guys have come up on my FYP. How's it been? Cloudy.
Cloudy, exactly. We had other things we had to do for a few days as well.
But thanks for stopping by.
Oh my, a bug just flew in trying to kill himself. I said they fly in like they want to get it sometimes.
This piece looks so good.
Thank you. It's going to get hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of heart-shaped leaves. There's a lot of Catalpa trees in the neighborhood. And I really like them. It's one of my favorite trees. I love the shape of the leaves.
The sun drawings are looking mighty nice. How far are you in on this piece?
20 minutes? 15 minutes? Oh, we've been laughing.
Yeah, about that. Oh, wow. Thank you. Yeah, it hasn't really been that long. 15, 20 minutes. He's got welder's glasses. They're protective.
I had a pretty good image in my mind of how I wanted this tree to kind of play out, so.
Totally wearing welder's glasses. Now that's talent, thank you. How'd you master the precision?
13 years of hard work and good fortune. I started out as a martial artist throughout my whole 20s. So I had a lot of practice just standing like this, holding a ball. So it kind of gave me a lot of intrinsic understanding of how to be in a place.
Absolutely incredible, thank you. What? My man is laser scribing wood with the sun. You got it. Laser scribing with the sun. That sounds cool.
Exactly.
It's funny, you can just barely see Mothman behind this piece, like peeking up, saying hello. Hi, Sunman, nice tree. Thank you.
The Catalpa trees are about to lose all their leaves, so I'm kind of inspired to do one. It's one of my favorite trees. The Indians call them Indian candle trees. I think they use the bundles of them. You can take and bundle all the seed pods together, and once you get them lit, they glow really bright. If you blow on them, they keep a tinder bundle for a really long time.
If you make mistakes, do you use those mistakes to grow the image even more?
Yeah, trees are nothing but mistakes. I mean, trees are always being damaged and broken, which causes them to turn. There's always a power line or a power line right away that causes them to be unnecessarily pruned, which causes them to grow in certain ways. So they're always kind of improvising themselves. So studying trees gives you a good opportunity to learn improvisation as an artist.
This is so, so cool. Thank you. Leaves are dropping like crazy out here.
Putting on all the heart-shaped leaves I can before they all fall off the tree. We even have a Catalpa tree right here in the backyard next door.
This is amazing. Nice. Thumbs up. Thank you, thank you. Ooh, we got a donut.
Donuts are delicious.
They are delicious. Just like I said last time, this is still so satisfying, and keep up the amazing work. Thank you, and we plan on it.
Exactly. We plan on dedicating even more of our time to this.
Recently turned this into my full-time job. Is that a giant magnifying glass?
It's a pretty large one. I'll get you another one that we can call it giant.
Why not just use a wood burner? Because then it's not made with the sun.
And it's not as much fun for me.
Yeah.
This is a giant magnifying
Oh,
glass.
let me zoom out a little bit.
This is a giant magnifying glass compared to this. This is 25. This is 18.
How are you able to do that? Focusing the sun with the fresnel lens.
I have a lot of practice.
This is amazing. Another incredible display of how awesome we can be. You're a true artist, my friend.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I continue to work to be an even better artist.
We are from Louisville, Kentucky. Oh, I think we got another donut.
Donuts are delicious.
They are delicious.
All this talk of donuts, I'm gonna wind up having to go and get some donuts later.
Yes, I am his wife by chance and by choice.
It was by chance. I almost disappeared into the mountains, people.
Can y'all do customs?
Depending.
Depends. He's done some in the past. Another donut. They are delicious. It just depends.
It just depends on if it's something. I only have so many hours a day that I can actually draw, and I have a lot of stuff that I want to draw from my own heart. So it's kind of.
There's an airplane.
Oh yeah, sorry. There's an airplane.
Does it hurt his eyes? No, he's got welder's glasses on.
Yeah, it used to hurt my eyes a little bit more whenever I first started. I wore sunglasses, and then I wore cheap welding glasses, and the cheap welding glasses are not good. I now have some inexpensive ones that I feel are better for me. I don't really want to make any kind of endorsement though, because it's everybody's own eyes individually, and those are decisions you have to make. If your eyes feel like you got sand in them and you're doing this, you might want to change your welding glasses.
Hey, we got our donut goal and some other stuff. Thank you, everybody, for all the love. How hot does the focus sunbeam get?
2,000 degrees. On a day like today, I can take it down to probably 1,600 degrees or so by changing like the depth of focus.
That's so cool. If you don't mind my nosiness, how did y'all meet? Coffee shop I worked at. He was a regular customer.
Then we have mutual friends. It turned out.
And after a series of other relationships, it was our time. Been together 6.5 years, married for 2. Use it on an ant. Nah.
I'm going to get a piece of wood. I'm just going to, every time somebody says that, I'm going to draw an ant. Keep a tally of how many ants I've
Burn
drawn.
an ant. That's hilarious.
That'll be the next, that'll be one of the next projects for the live feed. Watch out, here it comes.
Ah!
Get it.
He lives to get the ball. Incredible. That's pretty cool. Thank you, thank you. What made you realize he was the one? It's so cool to have a supporting wife. He always made me laugh.
There was an exclamation in the phone. It turned out all the while.
Yeah. Totally welding glasses. And then the universe put us together. My grandma gave him her 25th wedding anniversary ring and told him to put it on my finger, and he did.
And then I realized we were getting married.
And then we got married 7.5 weeks later.
Yeah, I would have. They tried to get me to redo it and relive the moment, but it was like it was just already perfect. Like I get tricked into doing everything.
Ooh, we got some fire going on in here. Thank you. People are sending stuff.
Thank you very much, people.
I'd love to try this, but I'm not even good at drawing with a pen.
I started out with just making circles and writing my ABCs 13 years ago.
Does the dog know to stay away? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All he cares about is that ball.
And I know right where the focal point is, so I'm always watching out for my little dog. He's my best friend. So.
Does the glass get hot?
Well, it does not.
Nope. Looks cool, thank you. What do you do when it's not sunny and you feel like creating?
Sometimes I just doodle a little bit, but I create enough with this, so I just kind of let myself relax. Try not to put so much pressure on being creative. Just let it be creative when it's time to be creative, and I don't have to always do everything. That's why there's so many of us. There's other people that are better at other things than I will ever be. I'll let them work on that.
Nah, nice, thank you. Ooh, yeah. It's a very precise pinpoint to get the combustion part. Like as soon as he tilts the lens a little bit, it goes away.
You can see how it just. And let me see if I can find a spot where I want it to be.
Thank you for the rose. No, he's not damaging his eyes. He always wears protection. Hello, it's Elijah from Fiji.
Hello, Elijah.
He has excellent talent. Stay blessed.
You stay blessed as well. I was going to say that before. Great minds think alike. I'll let everybody know I love y'all out there. Wherever you're from. We're all here on the earth.
This is coming out beautifully. Thank you. Where'd y'all get that magnifying glass?
Got this one off of eBay about 4 years ago. Out of just good luck. A lot of them have been given to me or found throughout the years.
That's awesome, brother. How long have you been doing this for? Thank you. In 13 years. Love this. It's a new form of art. The precision it must take is insane. Is the glass heavy?
About 24 ounces. It's heavier when it's windy out because it's more like a kite. So it catches the wind and it pulls and pushes you around.
Technically, it's not made out of glass. It's acrylic, like a plexiglass. Oh, I'm missing some comments here. Wow, amazing. Thank you. I want a glass for camping so I can cook with it and start a fire. Yep.
If you're going to cook with it, the best way to use these to cook is to use it to heat up rocks and then put the rocks inside the vessel.
He's always wearing eye protection.
Yeah. Because without eye protection, I can't really see what I'm doing either. So.
Gotta head out, but thank you for the satisfying time. Take care, guys. You take care.
You have a great day.
This is crazy. Never seen it before. They should do this on wood grain and luxury cars. Well, if you know anyone.
If you know anybody wants to take their dashboard out, like I'll draw on it.
Yeah, it's wood. It's plywood. Wow, I'm an instant fan. Very creative. I am an artist also. Nice. Well, hey, thank you. If I missed something, just ask again. Really cool. Thank you. My pap did this. Oh.
Nice. There's a handful of us around the world. There always has been and there always will be. I got Facebook friends from all over the globe that do this.
What a super unique way to make art. Super cool, super satisfying to watch. Thank you. We do have an online store, just kind of getting it started, but it is up there. solarcombustion.art.
We'll probably start adding more and more pictures every day now that we have more time to dedicate to it.
Oh boy. So cool. Thank you. It does not get hot on his hands. No, we can't do this on cloudy days, unfortunately, which is why we haven't been on here in a few days. Amazing. I would buy this. Thank you, thank you. Incredible. Does he sell this at farmers markets?
Not
No?
yet.
Not yet.
I haven't thought about going to the farmer's market with it.
We do go to craft fairs and...
I used to do just street art because it's easier to find a place to draw and show up there every day that the sun's out than it is to try to time the sun with an event.
Is this the dude who would always interrupt reporters? No, but I want to know who that dude is. How did he learn this?
Self-taught.
Practice.
Session and practice.
First time watching, huge art lover. I love this. This is so chill. Thank you, Justice Dad.
Thank you.
Do you use different sizes of those glasses?
Yes, I do. I try to do as much as I can with this one because this is one I really like to do my art with now. I feel like the more I can do with this, the further I can get in the picture. And then I can bring a smaller lens in and touch it a little bit, make other details that I want to have happen.
Yeah, he made me something every year for my birthday until he was gone. I loved them. Oh, I think I missed part of that. I'm missing a lot. How many boards would you guess you've done in total? Oh my God.
3,000, maybe more.
Oh my goodness, I have 32 messages. He got the glass on eBay years ago. Probably the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Wow, thank you. This is so cool. Nice, thank you, thank you. Does the wood burning smell good? Yes. If you like that smell, it totally smells good. Hand-eye coordination is amazing. Amazing artist.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. This is Billy Keith in Louisville, Kentucky.
About 13 years of training in this and another. I started doing Aikido in my early 20s, about 20, 21. And then I was obsessed with that for a decade. And then I kind of slowly, it makes me a little punchy. All martial arts make me a little punchy and I don't like that part of my life. So I apply everything I learned to that to this.
Light science at work. Yep. Now it's going to be sunny all day. Awesome. Me with my $18,000 Thunder Laser, LOL. My guy is doing it for free.
Yeah, but you can poke that into the computer and you can get you an actual digital rendering of exactly what you want.
It's called a Fresnel lens or Fresnel, depending on where you're from. Kentucky. What would you charge for a piece like this?
I'd probably like to get about 400 for this.
It's pretty big.
Yeah. This is one of my larger pieces.
I want your work in my shop. I'm in Kentucky. Well, give us a email, message, whatever.
I'll drive it down to you.
We'll deliver.
We'll personally deliver it and burn something in your yard. We'll hang out with you. And we'll do
It's an
a live
18-inch lens.
We'll do a live video in your yard if you order something from us and we deliver it.
Oh my goodness, so many. Hang on, guys. Be patient with me. Don't ever buy from Green Power on eBay. Rip-offs. Thanks for the heads up. No, this does not work at night. Very nice talent, thank you.
That's good to know. I've never bought anything from them, but I've looked at their site.
This particular lens came from a projector. Dude has great control over the spot. Yeah.
Yeah. I've been practicing that for a long time and have a lot of understanding of where that goes.
That thing will never happen in Sweden because we don't have a sun. Oh man.
Not even during the summer?
If the focal point, if that touched your hand, it would instantly burn you.
Yeah, could instantly have a 3rd-degree blister.
I know I'm missing more stuff. That would be a nice experience, delivering it and spending time with the buyer.
It would be.
Do you ever do Norse designs?
Not really, not too often. It's not that I'm opposed to it. There's only so much time in the day and so many things to study, and you know, if I can only make 7 pictures at the most a day, and I just might not get around to it.
Is there a way to remove the scorch marks?
A lot of sandpaper, but then you leave a sandpaper mark.
Hey, Brooklyn.
Hey, Brooklyn.
Deliver to Oklahoma. We might one day.
I delivered to Oklahoma if the price was right.
Talent. Thank you. Beautiful.
If not, I ship to Oklahoma. The post office is always delivering to Oklahoma.
How much did you pay for the lens?
I'm gonna tell you the truth and tell you that I paid $50 for it. I think it was only $40-something, but my friend Kenny ordered it because I did not have PayPal, and so I gave him $10 just for ordering it, and then I had him order a second one, so I paid $100 for 2 of them, and that was it. There was no more of them to be had after that.
Oh, he's got high levels of shade, welding level totally. Has your work ever caught on fire?
It hasn't stayed on fire. It's on fire right now.
What's the smallest piece you can make?
I wrote somebody's name on a piece that was a 1-inch circle just recently with a microscope lens.
This is Cooper. As you can see, you just want someone to throw the ball. And we have 3 cats, Aggie, Pele, and Steven. They're prowling around somewhere in the yard. Yes, it's a Fresnel lens. I was scrolling, saw this. This is amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Again, if you ask a question and I miss it, it's not personal. Just ask again. 52 messages.
Yeah, we try to keep up with everybody, but sometimes
So
a lot of public all at
incredible.
once.
Thank you. And I'm trying to block a few people too. Amazing, crazy. Jeez, all of these stupid accounts. Thank you. Amazing, impressive, incredible. Appreciate it, everybody. My jaw literally dropped. He's been doing this 13 years. So dope.
Been doing this one about 45 minutes now.
We're from Louisville, Kentucky. Could watch for hours. Thank you. What kind of wood do you use?
Like free wood the best. Sometimes if I have to buy, I buy like an inexpensive plywood from Home Depot. $40 a sheet, almost $50 a sheet. It makes a bunch of really nice canvases. This was going to be the 4th picture of the day the other day, but we ran out of sunlight, so made it I'm starting my 4th tree of the day.
This is just plywood. He does sell them. Solarcombustion.art, or you can send us a message through TikTok or our email. I'm just throwing it out there because I'm missing a whole bunch of things and questions. What's your favorite creation?
I like this really interesting Sunman figure I do sometimes. For me, that's a personal guy.
Did you hang the one in your bathroom?
I put the wall back up for now. I put the wall back up. It's keeping a little bit of heat in and a little bit of privacy in.
Yes, he got this off eBay several years ago. It's a Fresnel lens. I think he paid $50.
Yeah. But you're going to pay over $100 if you can find one now.
They're kind of hard to come by. He's been doing this 13 years. What did you say you'd ask for this one?
I'd like to get at least 400 for
400. It's a
this, but maybe even
big
a little
piece.
bit more once.
Yeah, he calls it solar combustion art. He's found several in old TVs. Would you be able to do a sports team or a music artist, or is that not your style?
That's not my thing. I don't really like doing replicas of other people's work. Just because it's not my moment. This is a moment in the sun that I'm having.
Super cool. Thank you.
I mean, I appreciate the love of my art, but that's just not something I'm even capable of doing, really. Doing what I feel like would be a good job. That's probably the other thing. I don't feel like I do a good job of it.
He doesn't really use any kind of templates. He just goes for it. How'd you figure out to do this? How did you get the idea to do this?
I started collecting lenses in 2008. In 2010, I had a near-death experience that led me to believe I was supposed to make art with the sun and magnifying glasses. And I've been trying to become a better artist ever since that day.
Yay, Sunman.
Yay, hello whoever that is that knows who I am. I love you. I love all of you all.
Hey, I know I missed a bunch of comments. Sometimes it all happens at once. How many do you all have hung up inside your house that you will never get rid of? A whole bunch. I'll pay $800 for a Dallas Cowboys one.
Sometimes it's not much money.
Where do I send money? Well, we'll just say you can always send us an email or message us on TikTok.
If I make it to Dallas, I'll burn you a tree in person.
Oh, geez, I missed a whole bunch again. Most detailed piece, maybe the rings.
I got some really detailed pieces from recently when I get the smaller lenses out and get going with those, but I'm more of an impressionist. I'm not really going for detail. That's somebody else's thing. So there's always a bunch of us that do this. There's other people that do this, and that's what they go for, is the detail and the super fine lines, almost like they have the soldering iron. They use finer lenses. I have a thing I like to do.
Yes, it's plywood. He has welder's glasses to protect his eyes. Solarcombustion.art is our website. I need to put that somewhere. Oh boy, I gotta block some people here. He does have some at that What Makes You Smile art gallery on Barstown Road in Louisville, Kentucky.
If you're in the area, you can always reach out to me and we can arrange something.
Someone said, I'll pay $1,000 to make a Cowboys one and then $2,000 to destroy it. This is hilarious.
Oh, man.
Yes, we're in Kentucky.
Yeah. My dad would agree with you on that.
But perfect conditions, just sunny. Maybe not too windy.
Yeah, bright sun is the main thing now.
So, like, he can do this in the winter. Billy Bauer, the tree guy, says hello.
Hello, Billy Bauer. Hope everything's good out there in tree land.
I'm in Kentucky. Thank you. We're getting roses. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
This piece is he'd probably ask about 400 when he's all done. He clear coats them so they're not all smudgy.
This is a third of a sheet of plywood.
Kansas, Mississippi.
Kansas.
I'm reading too fast.
Sorry, Kansas.
Kansas. No, we're totally not the only artists in Kentucky. Kentucky's got a whole lot of folk artists.
Yeah.
If I get, oh geez, I'm missing. If I get one, can you do a local pickup?
Where are you from?
Yeah, I mean, if you're ever in Louisville, Kentucky, come on by. Solarcombustion.art.
All the prices on the website are shipping included in the lower 48, so that's just the price for getting it to you. Even there's no shipping. There's no buried shipping in there.
Minnesota, New Jersey.
I did a little bit of time in Minnesota. Good times. I'll tell
Oh,
you.
geez. These stupid. Block you. All right, I missed like 30 messages because I had to block somebody. Yeah, that's Cooper Dog.
He wants to throw the ball.
He just wants to throw the ball.
He's the ham hound.
Indiana, Michigan. Yes, welder's glasses, always. Humans are ducking crazy. It's a acrylic plexiglass, Kentucky.
It's got little grooves cut in it that have the pitch of a piece of glass. It would be about 3 inches in the middle and 18 inches in diameter.
Hello, Utah. Total burn time so far. What time is it? About 45 minutes.
That's why I like the big lens, because I can achieve my visions a lot quicker before I lose sight of what my vision even is. Then I might get a smaller lens out here in a little bit and really tighten up some of these leaves and go through and draw some finer leaves in here. Do a little bit more branching.
Oh, no. It's not affecting the dog's eyes. He's staring at the ball on the ground.
Yeah, he got good.
I missed a whole bunch of comments. Sorry, guys.
And girls.
Utah. Let's see.
Friends.
It weighs about 24 ounces. I don't know. Y'all, it's art. I don't know why y'all are hating. Hey, thanks. If someone's hating, that's cool.
Yeah.
Sometimes he adds color.
I've been using bingo ink, but I might start using some watercolor. A friend of mine encouraged me to try watercolors. He said the wood soaks it up real nice.
Are you able to do this on curved surfaces?
Yeah, I just have to move the curve, so the curve's always on the surface.
Beautiful, amazing. Thank you, thank you. He is good. Thank you. Oh my goodness, that's impressive. Thank you. So cool. This is really cool. I don't know why people would hate. I don't know.
Oh, they gotta give them something to do. It's okay.
A nice stain after would be nice.
Exactly.
Perhaps. Very unique.
Gives us an opportunity to learn to appreciate ourselves more. I don't need to hate as much either. Thank you, all you haters, for giving me a chance to learn to love more.
Okay, now he's just showing off. The temperature here, oh, I don't know, maybe 60-ish.
It's supposed to get up to 70 today in the sun, so.
No, they're not just sunglasses. He's got welder's glasses.
The welder's glasses I wear have an infrared coating on them, so it keeps the heat from the light coming into your eyes as well, not just the ultraviolet. They both have damaging effects in different ways.
If you make a mistake, you just have to go with it.
Keep moving forward. Just like life, you can't just like get stuck on your mistakes. You gotta keep moving forward. Forgive yourself and move forward.
Do you cook lunch with that?
Probably could.
He can start a fire to cook something.
There you go.
The bird one to the left.
This guy here? Yeah. I did him in the backyard, the same place I made this guy. They both like popped up out of nowhere. I did not mean to draw either one of those things. That's just what showed up to the party.
30 new messages. Always moving forward, sometimes tiring. Yep. Different opinions. Yep. I've been an artist my whole life. You can have 1,000 people look at one portrait and get 1,000 different opinions. Totally. This piece is not sold yet. You should go on one of those talent shows. This would be huge. Yeah, as long as it's sunny.
We're on one of those talent shows right now.
Yeah. About 400 for this one.
Maybe a little more. We'll see. But yeah, at least 4.
Can you do graffiti letters, sun art? Oh, his lettering is on point.
Yeah, but I don't do graffiti style lettering.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. We love that show.
I don't even understand how. I was just looking at some graffiti lettering yesterday, thinking about how I do not understand how it even works.
Thanks to social media for being able to connect. Yes. We
agree.
love this, hanging out with everybody.
I used to do street art just on the corners of downtown Louisville so I could meet new people and hang out with strangers. But man, really just hanging out in our phones together, that's pretty fun.
We got a heart. Love you back.
And a lot of people just looked at me in their phone anyway when they were watching me, so it kind of works out pretty good. They don't have to come all the way here to see me.
And again, if you ask a question and I miss it, you gotta ask again, because sometimes it goes really fast. Solarcombustion.art is the website. 9 new messages, all these new messages. Gotta go back to work. Have a good day.
Thank you. I hope you get to have a chance to come back and see me in a little while, see where we got to with this one.
Let's see, he's been doing this 13 years, trying to get to the questions. The small flame isn't really going to catch the whole board on fire. Like, as soon as he moves the lens away, the flame goes away.
Which is one of the reasons why I keep moving so much, because if I was using a smaller lens, it would take me a lot longer to get it to start in the first place. But since I use this large lens, I'm able to control when I start the fire. And through a lot of practice, I know like what kind of line it's going to make.
Yes, we are married. I might have to back up a little bit. It's getting a little warm. Someone said, I want this. Where do I send the money? Solarcombustion.art.
It'll be on the website in the next day or 2.
Yeah. Could you explain the science behind this?
Okay, so I'm taking a large 18-inch piece of sunlight and I'm concentrating it down into a 1/4-inch dot. That 1/4-inch dot is 2,000 degrees Celsius or Fahrenheit. Wood burns at 500 degrees Fahrenheit and stays combusted at 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
Hey, thank you, Harley, for posting our website for us in the comments. That's awesome. You're the best.
Hope that was a good enough explanation to get started with.
Oh, yeah, it is in our bio. Have you ever had the burn get away from you?
A couple of times. Usually on things like gourds, though, it's like you don't realize that it's on fire and you just kind of, you keep drawing, and then the next thing you know, your thumb gets a big burn mark in it from where you touch a red ember on a smoldering gourd.
Yeah, it's all freehand. He does not draw anything on the wood first. The lens came out of an old projector.
It came out of a kit that made a little TV a big TV. Magnifying kit for TVs. Not to correct you, I'm sorry. I'm trying to be rude.
No. I'm doing my best to read these
Gotcha.
super fast comments.
We're streaming, huh?
Uh-huh. I do wood burning too, but smaller scale. Yeah, he does all sizes.
Yeah. But I started with this lens when I first started. I've shrunk down a little bit over the years. I made all my art with that lens when I first got inspired to make art.
What? You ever date a black man? It's gorgeous.
Dog, he's back.
Beautiful work. Much love back to you. I'm trying to go through here. Yes, he is channeling the sun. The Fresnel lens.
This thing has a focal point of about 2,000 degrees.
How does a beginner start doing this?
I'd recommend just like a page magnifier or a decent pair of welding glasses from number 5 or above, I recommend something with an infrared coating, and then just lots of practice. If you like sitting out in the sun, then you'll like it.
What do you do on rainy days? Laundry.
Exactly.
Catch up on our shows. He has smaller lenses. We're in Louisville, Kentucky. Scrolling back. Just wow, thank you, incredible, thank you. The art behind the trees. He's never done a Pokemon.
I don't really do a lot of reproduction art. Like I kind of live in my own little moments. Not to put anybody else down that does reproduction art or anything.
And there's a big tree there. There's a giraffe man. This guy's pretty cool here.
I usually just draw what shows up, or what I call like what shows up at the party. When I start drawing, like I don't really have a whole lot of plans. I knew I wanted to draw a catalpa tree today, and I have a loose understanding of what a catalpa tree exists as.
We do sell them. Solarcombustion.art. It's in our bio. Forgot about that. He's burnt himself maybe once.
Yeah, burnt myself like with a blister once, and got off of a piece of wood. Got myself.
No, we don't have a mod right now. It's just kind of me. You should come to Berea.
I will then.
He got this lens like for $50 several years ago. They're probably more now if you can find them. The big tree back here. It's not all the way finished yet.
It's going to be at least 6 though, when it's all said and done with. It's probably going to be closer to 8 though.
What's the point of the mirror?
The focal point is about 2,000 degrees. So
Can I be a mod? Yes. I don't know how that works. Do I have to do something to give you permission to be a mod? We're still kind of figuring all this out.
Work on that later. Maybe next time.
Yeah. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Train. No, we gotta figure that out some other time.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's a very easy thing to do.
It's not always that easy when you're live streaming.
I know.
We'll work on it another time.
Have you ever done a train?
I tried. When I was doing the whiskey stop for Ken, I was going to do a bunch of whiskey barrels with a train car pulling it. That's what I was going to put over there, since he's by the train tracks.
Don't be fooled. Cooper just wants someone to throw the ball.
And that's how I usually burn myself, while being distracted by something else.
Thank you. Could you burn on the side of a tree? Actually, let me take you over here.
Only if the angles are right.
He burned a face on that stump.
The angles have got to be just right though. It doesn't burn over there. I got to get all the way over here. That's what it's always trying to explain to people. You got to have the angles just right for it to work.
Oh.
If the angles aren't just right, it doesn't really do the thing. It's only burning right there.
Yeah, thanks for the gifts, everybody. Oh, the turtle. They love the turtle.
Thank you.
He's done several cats.
I've done good-looking cats that look like cats, and I've done a lot of just cats that look like cats with hats and canes. And doing random cats.
I think there's some cats on our solarcombustion.art website that's in our bio. What's up, puppy dog? Sorry, my brother was texting me. I got distracted. Really cool superpowers unit.
Thank you. On a mission from God.
I'm in Richmond. How could I get y'all to burn the side of a tree in my yard?
It'd have to be a lot of factors.
Feel free to send us a message or email.
Exactly. But the sun doesn't always shine where you need it to shine in order to draw and things like that.
What made you think of doing this on a big scale?
I like drawing big pictures.
It's fun. Basically, he just has fun with it.
The big picture, the big one really gives me a chance to really keep working on something and make it feel like I want it to feel.
Keep it. Oh, geez. Website, solarcombustion.art. It is in our bio. Yes, he's making a tree on what used to be a tree.
Yes.
Have you done honeybees?
A few. Not a whole lot, but I like doing them. I just kind of forget about it.
You know, sometimes he wears a mask because it can get a little smoky. He always wears his welder's glasses, though.
Yeah, I kind of...
You sound like Rhett from GMM. Is that a... I don't know what show that is. I was thinking Rhett from that 70s show. Good Morning America? I found the instructions to make a mod if you want them. Yeah, go ahead. Good mythical morning. Good morning. We are in Louisville, Kentucky. Do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life. That's right. Hey, Kate.
Follow your dream.
Did he learn how to do this from welding?
I learned how to do it from divine intervention. I got totally self-taught. I was just obsessed with magnifying glasses.
Good Mythical Morning is the show that Rhett is on, and I'm thinking people are just having an unusual salutation. Do you use a stencil?
No. No, they're all freehand. I've drawn a lot of trees, so I've kind of got I know kind of where I want to go with my trees. And I did tree work for a few years, and I spent a lot of time staring at trees, trying to understand what makes a tree, so I can identify them from a distance. This catalpa tree, I kind of know it's starting to make a catalpa tree anymore, in other words.
Oh, thanks for answering some questions for us. You know, he's done lots of landscape and lake scenes. We're going to have to check out this Rhett character.
Yeah.
Ooh, big heart with an arrow. All right. Hang on, I'm missing stuff. This is called Solar Combustion Art. Steps for the host, tap plus icon, then scroll left. All right, I'm going to figure this out here in a second. We got too much going on. It didn't seem too difficult. Yes, he's painting with the sun. He will be selling this. Yes, his
website.
arms get tired.
Sometimes they start to hurt too.
He's got to shake it out. Does he do tattoos?
No.
Burning skin tends to smell badly. Yeah, it's not really painting, it's burning. It just sounds cool. He's thinking about 400 for this one. He clear coats everything when he's finished. He's been working on this about an hour.
And maybe a little bit more once it goes on the website because shipping will be included in
Right.
the price. And it's really big, so it's probably going to be expensive to ship.
Yes, he's wearing welder's glasses, and yes, he's very careful when he puts his lenses away. They go in a box. Sunman, you're brightening my life today. Well, that's awesome.
Thank you.
That's why we decided to start sharing this with everybody in the world.
I used to share it with the public down on the street corners, so this is way better. I like to call this the digital street corner.
I don't know. He probably won't do a background. He'll probably burn along the outside edge to make a frame.
I'll do something like this.
Hello from Sweden. Hello,
I'll go ahead and
Sweden.
start framing it up a little bit. Let my eyes rest, let those leaves rest for a minute.
No, it's not the first time. We've done several lives now, but we just kind of started a couple months ago. Yeah, literally, this talent is fire. Yeah, I don't see the add button. I keep pushing buttons here. Yeah, he's using the sun.
I volunteer to kick people out for us.
Yeah, but they said the directions said something about a plus sign, which I don't see. How did you find out you could do this?
I started doing this all the time and burning things like bricks all the time.
Hi from Thailand.
Thailand. I got a friend who lives in Taiwan. Used to live in Thailand.
Oh, he's burning a brick.
They used to melt bricks.
You can try eBay. The
You
big
just type
tree,
in
yeah.
large fresnel lens and maybe you'll...
Oh, I see. It does smell like burning. Smells like burning. Yes, this is wood. Someone's like, Honolulu.
Hello, Honolulu.
I'll show the big tree here in a second. You're so good at keeping up with the chat. Thank you. Super engaging and interactive.
Thank you all very much. We're wanting to create a unique experience on TikTok. Not like
There's the
anything
big
anybody
tree.
else is doing.
Ooh, look at that. That looks so cool.
This is the lens I used to make all my art with.
Oh, I figured it out. I know how to add a moderator now, I think. I just gotta find the person. Look at us learning together. So relaxing to watch. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is just some old plywood. You know, he's made frames for other lenses, but that kind of adds more weight to it.
I had a frame for a little while that had like a big cross member that I was able to rest the frames on. That was kind of cool. But even that though still becomes awkward. You wind up jammed up in it when you don't want to be.
Well, this is odd.
What happened?
Nothing. I thought I had it figured out.
They get jacked.
No. I figured out how to add a mod. Let's see what happens. Jamaica!
Those Jamaica.
In our bio, it says our website, solarcombustion.art. He's done some Buddhas, actually.
Yeah.
Yes,
I got a
yes.
few of those in the storage unit right now.
Italia.
Uh-oh.
St. Martin.
I'm in the shadow.
Plywood.
I'm in the shadow of this house next door.
South Australia. Yes, I think I did make you. He's been doing this 13 years. Yeah, we'll post a couple Buddha pictures on the website.
Yeah.
Hey, Wisconsin. It weighs 24 ounces, so it's not as heavy as it like a piece of glass because it's kind of plexiglass, but still gets heavy after a while.
This one weighs about 3 pounds.
Oh, that one, yeah, is bigger.
And thicker. But it'll draw in the shade. That's how big it is. It will still burn while I'm in the shade some. Now look at it go. Now I'm completely back in the sun.
Canada. I know I'm missing some. Oh, I don't have mod
y'all.
rates? That's weird because I clicked yes. Amazing talent. Try again. Try again. Try again. So
If that
strange.
works, then we'll figure it out.
Oh, sorry, I'm all distracted here.
Let's figure it out for the next video.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh, I can kind of see the rainbow almost behind it, it looks like. Have you tried the Bowie tree?
No. I don't think so.
Yes, welder's glasses. This is interesting, a nice technique if you don't use a laser. Ooh, look at all that behind there. The glass does not get hot because the light passes through.
What experiences heat is just resistance.
Don't you feel extinguished by exhaustion?
Nah, kind of. I used to be a long distance hiker, so I know there's always more in the gas tank.
Do you ship? He
To the
has.
lower 48, yes.
We're also thinking of maybe big pieces delivering. We have lots of ideas.
Yeah, I would probably, if you order a 4 foot by 8 foot sheet of plywood, I would probably have to personally deliver that to you. And if I do that, we will probably draw a TikTok live video in your backyard when we get there. Just to make it cool, and make life more fun and more interesting. Because why not?
There's that guy.
Life's too long to have a boring life. You have all this opportunity to have a life worth being a human for. Oh, you they.
I need one shipped to Vegas. Woo, we have no idea. We'll have to look into that.
It's not that bad.
It's not
Ship
that
it
bad?
back.
Oh, it also depends on the size.
Yeah.
Let's see. Someone said I ship big art worldwide. You just ship the big ones with freight. Definitely look into that. Thank
Yeah.
you.
I just know the further it goes, the more expensive. It's just the freight could be as much as the art.
Did you ever accidentally light a big fire? No.
No.
I'm having a boring life. 13 years he's been doing this.
My dad said get used to it. Life's boring.
He does wear welder's glasses, not just sunglasses. Blocking you now.
Gonna have to keep on blocking you.
Yeah. Bowie tree with a Buddha would be nice, just a thought. It would be.
Yeah. Which one's the
No,
Bowie tree?
I don't want to check anything out. Private video person. Clients don't mind paying the shipping. Hawaii, Maui, hello. Someone needs one shipped to Hawaii. I need the death tree to Ohio. Have you ever done a lion?
I'm not that good at lions, but I try periodically.
Love the art and dedication. There's a small gallery on our solarcombustion.art website. It's in the bio. I just got here. Wow, this is amazing. Thank you.
I'm just doing the frame now. Been working on this tree since the live began today.
So much talent. Appreciate you.
Alright, get the first layer of framing done.
Yeah.
A little bit of frame at a time.
You know, you look like a light bulb because you are as brilliant as one.
Oh, well, thank you.
That's nice.
I'm going to have to butter my head to get it through the door later on. One of y'all's comments, but I appreciate them.
He's really good with trees. Yeah, he hiked the Appalachian Trail a few times, so he loves the trees. Ukraine, hello. He's been doing this 13 years. Look at that precision. Brilliant.
I always try to explain to people I'm kind of an impressionist too. I'm not really going for the tree to be perfect. I just want it to feel.
Ooh, actually, he has done a deer. He gifted it to a good friend.
He's a deer hunter. His wife wouldn't let him hang a deer in the house until I gave him that piece of art, it turns out. It's like I finally got to hang a deer in the house.
Don't be afraid to charge shipping. Art is worth it. Clients understand. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's got smaller lenses.
I charge for shipping, sort of. It's just buried in the price because that way I don't have to. It doesn't have to get complicated.
Someone wants trees and ducks.
I like doing ducks. I haven't done any in a while, but I do ducks periodically.
You can check eBay. Which one took the most time?
Probably the rings.
Yeah,
so
the
far.
rings. There's
The
some
rings are the big
videos of the
tree.
rings when it's 4 by 8 feet.
The big tree took a long time too. Not this big tree, but the other big tree. I probably have I have over a week in that one. Like 10, 11 hours of burn time.
Trees are my go-to thing to paint. This is pretty awesome. Thank you.
They're my go-to as well. They're a good warm-up study. For the way I like to draw, it gives me a chance to kind of meditate into like something else may show up to the party, so to speak. Where it's like, ooh, I saw something, and then I want to draw that, and I might get another piece of wood out and just start drawing that. The tree can sit there.
Thanks for all the compliments, everybody.
Thank you all.
Much love.
I appreciate y'all listening to my little stories.
Beautiful work. Keep arting and get those sales. Thanks. Yes, big projector Fresnel lens. Yeah, he had other glasses, but he kept seeing spots. So then he got better welding glasses and he doesn't see spots anymore.
And with the cheap welding glasses, I was only able to draw for about 2 hours before my eyes felt like somebody had thrown sand in them. So that's why I believe you need an infrared coating on your lenses, on your glasses, because that helps the heat from getting in there.
There's Aggie. Oh, don't be jealous. Cooper's jealous.
He's always jealous.
Pure talent, thank you. Awesome. Thank you. Man, you are cool. Very nice.
Thanks, buddy. Hello, everybody out there. I wish y'all the best. I want to thank you for coming in and sharing with us today.
Yes, he does sell these. Solarcombustion.art. It's in the bio. We're going to be uploading some more pieces on there. After a certain amount sold, do you give a prize giveaway? Actually, we've kind of talked about that. Giving some art away.
Planning on going back out on the street corners and doing live performances again in the public, and then gifting a piece at the end of the day. For
Dope as fuck. Thank you.
the people that work at the place where I'm at.
How long does it take to finish a picture? Anywhere from an hour to days.
Exactly.
What are you doing, kitty cat? That's a great idea, someone said. Yes, it smells like campfire. We're in Kentucky, Louisville. Appreciate everybody stopping by, saying hi. You really appreciate following us, trying to get to that magic 10,000 number. True blessing, yes.
It really is. I'm on a mission from God.
I forgot to bring water out here. Most beautiful picture I have ever seen. What a compliment.
Thank you.
Awesome. Fire as fuck. Thanks. Yeah, he does actually do smaller pieces. Someone's in J-Town.
J-Town. I like doing the large pieces for the live videos though, because it's, I don't know, it's something to watch. If I'm going to do 2 hours of live video, I feel like it's
The
nice
one
to...
in the background. This one? I like that guy too.
The large pictures are just fun to do live.
And then there's that. And then there's a cat.
That way anybody that's checked in, they can check in later, and I'm still working on the same piece, but they can see how far we've gotten in 2 hours.
Let's see. Where can I get one of those? You can check eBay. Sometimes they're hard to find. I mean, you can use smaller ones.
Just type in
It
large
was a cat.
fresnel lens.
Aggie, the princess cat. I missed a question. How did you discover you could do this?
I started collecting lenses, and then one thing leads to the other, and life happens to you. You're the sun man all of a sudden.
This is wild.
There's a really long, complicated story for that.
Divine intervention's the short answer.
Collecting lenses and then
More
divine intervention.
roses. Thank you. She cracks me up.
She's the most cat of all the cats we got.
It's a fresnel or fresnel lens.
You know, Steven's becoming more of a cat than he used to be.
Yeah. I would be dying of heat if I were him. It's actually pretty nice out here today.
Yeah, you gotta for me, I gotta make sure I wear just cotton hoodies. The polyester blend, it just does not do well in the sun, I've learned.
Stunning. So neat. Thanks. I took a magnifying glass from an old projection TV. Powerful, but fits in a pocket. There she goes again. Catting it up.
I have a couple of the magnifying glasses out of the projection TV as well for signing and doing even more fine
Focus.
detail work. When I'm
This
selling
one will be about, I don't know, anywhere from 400 to 500.
Yeah. Have to check on shipping and availability of shipping because it's a really big piece.
I love divine intervention. I instantly followed. Thanks.
Thank you.
He's been doing this for 13 years. He's been working on this one a little over an hour, I think. I love it.
did
Great
down
work.
Easter weekend. I had a vision that I was supposed to make art when I woke up in the morning.
Yes, lots of practice. He's drawn a lot of trees. Come to the Turks, and I don't even know how to say these islands. I'm going to say it wrong. Caicos?
You know how to say it. It's on Wheel of Fortune all the time. That's also the island that Dee was talking about going to whenever she was like driving the BMW or the Range Rover around. Where she's getting her feet. She's like, "Oh, you probably don't speak English." She's like, "I speak perfectly good English. You're just not funny." Remember that moment?
Yeah, that was funny. Love the roots. Absolutely amazing. Thank you, thank you. Looks like the Ring tree.
What?
The Ring, the horror movie? I'm going to have to rewatch that maybe. It is Halloween time.
That movie
This
is too creepy.
private video again. So
The Ring is like watching like a bad Dramamine trip. It is. It's too much. It's just too much for me. I don't know if I could do it again.
This is so cool. Thank you. And if you ask a question and I miss it, just ask again, because sometimes I miss things.
A lot going on.
A lot going on, blocking people.
Got work to do as a moderator.
I got work to do. Someone said, looks like the tree of life to me.
It's kind of that. It's a Catalpa tree. Which is a
Princess cat.
It's a very beautiful tree in my opinion. I love the Catalpa tree.
Someone said it's a masterpiece.
Thank you.
I get distracted by animals. He's been drawing for 13 years. This particular piece, a little over an hour. He's burned a lot of trees. We are in Kentucky. And he just burns it. He doesn't draw it out first. We do sell these. Our website's in the bio, solarcombustion.art. I'm sorry. Favorite thing to burn? He does love burning the trees, but he also likes burning what he calls the weird cloud people or trans-dimensional travelers.
My favorite for sure. Thank you, wife lady. You know me.
I know you pretty good.
She knows me pretty good. She answers the questions about like I would answer them. 98% of the time. She's an A student.
Muy bueno. Gracias.
She's an old-fashioned A student too, with a 93 being an A.
Mm-hmm.
She's a high-functioning A student. No, watered-down A's.
Let me go back here. No, he hasn't really. If he held it on one spot for too long, it might burn a hole through thinner wood. But as soon as he moves the lens at a different angle, it goes away.
I'll show you.
If there was an earthquake, he might mess up a little bit.
There's a little Buddha guy. He's been floating around out here in the backyard, sitting in a little basket world. Yeah,
He totally uses a little magnifying glass to
This is what it looks
sign
like when you
everything.
burn it.
Sorry, I got distracted. I think a lot of people have a 10-point grading scale now.
Yeah. We're just Gen Xers, so we come from a different world. We're hoping
People love this tree you're doing.
See, even that goes out, but it's still smoking. It's still super hot. But even that just goes out because all of the wood isn't hot. Just that one spot got hot, and the rest of the wood's still so cold that it sucks the heat out of the wood. So it can't stay combusted.
Yeah, a lot of these lenses come from old projectors and old TVs.
Old conversion kits for
Hey,
TVs.
thanks for showing me that. That's awesome. You're welcome. Actually, he did not do this until he was an adult, so he didn't burn any ants as a child. And actually, the temperature doesn't matter. He can do this if it's cold outside, as long as the sun is out and it's clear.
Clear sky is the number one thing.
I'm trying to go back. I feel like I missed some questions. Was finding this talent an accident?
Yeah, pretty much. I started collecting lenses on purpose, and then I had a near-death experience, and I was pretty much instructed by the universe to make art with sun and magnifying glasses.
Someone asked, do you have to have a big glass thing? He has smaller lenses.
You don't have to, but I do, because this is what I like making art with. It gives me the ability to draw at the speed I want to draw at, and on the scale I want to draw.
Wow. Thanks. Phenomenal. Again, I know I've missed some questions.
And maybe if I meant to be an artist first, I would have started out with the smaller lenses, and I would have. But I was just some guy who wanted to hang out with magnifying glasses in the beginning. And then I didn't die in 2010. And because of that not dying, I thought I was supposed to live and make art. and I was not good at art. I'll go find a piece here in a little bit of what it was when I first started. It was just like a swoopy lamb with another swoopy lamb would be a piece of art.
Sorry, I'm checking the temperature of the iPad.
It's starting to.
He's been doing this 13 years.
It's probably
Thanks. Solarcombustion.art is our website. It's in our bio. No nudes in bio, please. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
It's hitting the Stevenson Warm Light website.
Yeah, he needs the sun. You can't really do this with any other light source. He's gonna ask about 400 to 500 for this one. It's pretty big. He clear coats everything. He's using a Fresnel lens. He has drawn the sun. Actually, he made a really cool round tabletop that looks like the sun. The Egyptians would be proud.
Yes, they would.
Block. Epoxy, kind of. It's a acrylic.
It's polyacrylic.
Polyacrylic.
Epoxy's really expensive.
Gosh.
Is it almost time to be done for a little bit?
Oh no, it's just I'm blocking some people. Tattoo the cat. Oh no.
No, not the princess.
She's a princess cat. Or itty bitty bitch cat.
Whatever you want to call her. She doesn't mind. She's a cat. She just wants attention and soft food.
He's been working on this a little over an hour.
Getting there now.
You know, he's burned leather before and he said it smells pretty bad.
That's somebody else's thing. I like burning on free wood the most.
Do you ship to UK? Not yet.
Not yet. I'd have to research that.
A volcano would look like fire.
Yeah, it'd be kind of cool. Fun.
Does he keep how does he keep epoxy from bubbling?
Epoxy after the fact.
Yeah. He clear coats them when he's all done. Do you think they're going to make weapons that work similar, like satellites in space that do it? I hope not.
Don't think about it too much.
Oh, yes. Kitty cat. Teeny tiny itty bitty cat.
I pray they don't.
He does own a lighter. Can't light the grill with that on cloudy days.
Can't light anything with it on a cloudy day.
Yeah, he's been in the Kentucky Folk Art Museum. He's had shows in Dayton, Ohio. We were just at Finsterfest in Somerville, Georgia. And he's in the What Makes You Smile gallery in Louisville, Kentucky. There's our other cat, Mr. Pele. Where you at, Mr. Pele?
And we're living in up to 170,000 phones today.
You could just use a wood burner. You could do this in various ways, but he likes this way.
Yeah. And I was an artist because of the sun. I wasn't an artist because I wanted to be an artist. So that's why I do art with the sun and stick with this.
He's got smaller ones for like 30, 40, 50. We've been live for 90 minutes. My man, please say you sell the solarcombustion.art. It's in our bio. Southern Indiana, hey, you're not far.
I'll come drop it off and burn. You buy one from me, I'll come drop it off and burn one in your backyard for you.
This lens he got several years ago for about $50. If you can find one now, I'm not sure how much it would be.
At least 100. I've seen them from China. I'm not sure how you go about ordering though. It seems really weird.
You should point that at your enemies.
No.
This live made my day. Aw.
So I try to learn to love my enemies because it's just easier to kill them with kindness. They don't understand that.
Someone said, why would you do it any other way? It's so cool.
Exactly.
TikTok's reminding you to take a break if you need one.
It's like the union.
Yes, like the union.
Beep, beep. It's usually 2.5
you're welcome.
hours for the
Kindness laser beams. Ooh, I love that. Reminds me of the Care Bears.
That's why I wanted to draw a catalpa tree today, because it's a whole bunch of little hearts for the most part.
When the sun gets too strong, anything happen?
Oh no, I'll just draw faster. The stronger the sun, the faster I get to draw. This is about as strong as the sun gets right now.
I don't know how you guys aren't viral.
We're new.
Hopefully soon. Now he's got the welder's glasses on. No burning of retinas here. Dude is a superhero and he's not even wearing his cape yet.
Exactly. They don't even know that I have visions of wearing a cape. I'm gonna take this and make this a show, y'all. It's gonna get crazy. Like Liberace style.
Thanks for the love, everybody.
Liberace told Elvis he couldn't be a superstar until he wore the cape. I felt like Mr. Costanza.
Yes, solarcombustion.art. It's in our bio. We're going to be adding more pieces.
Yeah, I'm going to start doing some clear coating here in a little bit. The sun's out today. It's nice and warm out.
And we've been going to some art shows in the area. We got one coming up this Saturday. So whatever we don't sell, we'll put on the website. Oh yeah, 400 to 500 for this one. How big is it again?
32 by 48.
32 by 48. No, the glass doesn't get hot, so his hands don't get burned. It's like I go back to look at questions and then I miss other ones.
Anytime you go back to look at questions, you should just say one of the stock answers and keep moving forward.
Right. He actually did some live videos all on his own last week.
It was nerve-wracking as I was afraid I was getting destroyed.
The best I've seen on TikTok. Sweet.
Thank you. I'll see if I can do another layer of frame in here before we run out of battery.
Yes, this is plywood. This piece has taken, what time is it?
It's been an hour and a half for TikTok.
Oh yeah, about an hour and a half.
TikTok just told us to take a break. I started this one from nothing for TikTok Live today. Which is why I wanted to do a big piece, because I wanted to see how much I can get done. I wanted to see how long I can stay live.
Does it matter how high the UV is? Like, what if it's low? Does it matter?
No. There's so many other layers of spectrum in the sunlight beyond UV.
Flying saucers would be nuts for this.
Yeah.
He burns a flying saucer on a brick.
Yeah. I got a two-way radio with a flying saucer that a friend of mine has, and I also have a flying saucer.
This is the best piece you've done.
Thank you. I'm going to work on it a little bit more later on after we charge the iPad back up. Get some water. Take a little break. Let everybody the weird secret to this is you keep the one hand in place, and then as you turn it like a wheel in your hand, the line goes perfectly straight down the edge of the wood. That's some master stuff, though, that you learn over the course of time.
Yes. This came out of a thing that made a little TV, a big TV. Oh, someone wants to see, like, we need to do a video of the clear coating process.
Oh, yeah. I'll slather it on there for you. It's a real, I do that like I draw everything else. It's loose. It's fast, it's loose, and it's kind of a fun process.
He's using a Fresnel lens he got off of eBay years ago. Fresnel.
Fresno, because we're from Kentucky.
Because we're from Kentucky. But it's pronounced Fresnel.
Because it was invented in France. But this isn't really what was invented in France. What was invented in France was a giant crystal glass lens that went into the top of a lighthouse that would have been the equivalent of a piece of glass 4 foot thick and however many feet in diameter, so they can broadcast light out to the horizon to keep ships from washing up on the
Hey,
rocks.
UK. No, he's got his welder's glasses to protect his eyes. He has burned pictures on bricks. He has melted pennies.
Sand, glass, metal. Some of this stuff takes a really long time, so it's not that fun to watch. It's not much of a performance.
And he's got smaller lenses. You can use magnifying glasses.
You can use
Fresnel, it's Fresnel. I'll type it in here.
That's why we call it a Fresnel.
Fresnel.
It is.
No, it does not get hot because the sunlight passes through. This is well worth the watch other than this other garbage on here. Well, we appreciate that. It's actually relaxing. I'm enjoying this entire performance.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's
Cool
why I made the
as
secret space
fuck.
there for us to enjoy.
Thank you. As we speak, a guy in China is getting ready to knock these off. Available next week in Walmart.
More power to him if he can knock these off, eh? Good
Yeah,
luck,
yeah.
bud.
Made with the sun. Solarcombustion.art. It's in our bio if you want to check it out. One of the most talented productions of art I've ever seen.
Thank you.
What a compliment.
Yes. I was feel truly lucky to be in between the place where the sun and the magnifying glass and the wood interact. Like, I'm barely here.
To burn with color? No, but he has put some color on some of his pictures before.
If I wanted to, I could probably put watercolor paint on here and actually just burn right over top of it. It would not.
Oh.
But it wouldn't burn. It doesn't burn color. I can just burn over color. It will burn through just about anything. It will burn through
Yes, we
varnish.
sell them. Look at that cute little dog. Solarcombustion.art. Our website is in our bio. About out of power here.
I'm about to get over here to this last corner and then I'm probably going to take a break.
Yeah, he actually does have one of the dog. And if you want this one, unless we sell it locally, it will be on the website in a few days probably. And if you're ever in Kentucky, you can come through Louisville. Oh, I'm thoroughly impressed. I hope you're proud of what you do.
I am truly lucky to do what I do.
400 to 500 because it's really big.
It's going to be expensive to ship.
Ooh, I actually live in Kentucky myself.
Nothing bad. I'll probably drive it down to you
We may deliver.
burn one in your backyard. We really want to try to create a unique experience on this TikTok thing.
Another Kentucky person, and their name's the Crow. That's funny. We love crows.
Yeah,
I'm gonna message you. Do it.
do it. I'm going to have to go ahead and say we're signing out though for a little while. We're out of battery power. I got a lot of moving. The sun's really moved around a lot.
How do I zoom back out? There we go.
This is where we got to today though.
Yeah.
Just say bye yet?
No, we're still rolling. I'm just gonna stand up and say bye.
Stand up and say bye. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thanks for hanging out.
Till we meet again. Love you.
Till next time. It's supposed to be sunny later today and tomorrow.